Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Now, let me find ways to make my screen smaller so that I can do the recording, right? So I would like to introduce about the course, right? So I think you done with that, right? So let us introduce with the course. This course is BFF2223 fluid mechanics. We have a large number of students registered for this course, and hopefully that all of you can hear my voice, right? So this is very important. You can send a message there. There is a link where you can write a message saying that if you have got problem with the audio, just let me know. And then and this course is only for 40 minutes. So let me have the timer here. So this one for 40 minutes. Yep. So and then we have to go to another session. Why you switch off that thing? Yes, Imran. Ada apa? Cakap, cakap.
No, saya dah
Ada apa?
nanti saya excuse saya.
Nothing. Nak test lah ni. Okay. Right. So we have two lecturers here that going to teach the course. Right. Me, Abdul Aziz bin Jaafar, and Dr. Norina Rosli. Dr. Norina Rosli used to be the coordinator of the course, right? And I will following her in deciding what are the questions that going to appear for your test and final examination, including all the topics, right? So we going to so I have to cover more topics so that you are all able to answer whatever question that she going to pose later on, right? So that is about the course, and this session is for first group, right? And then we're going to look at the about the nature of this course, how it be conducted. Right. So this program will be conducted online, fully online. Even though I know that some of this you are final year students, the university have already decided that this course should be done online. Um, these include the tests as well as the quiz as well as the final examinations. Now, this course, if you are taking this course, actually there is a prerequisite for this course, right? You should take about BFF 1103, BFF 1102, BFF 1102, and I have no idea about what course is that. But I think those should related to maybe thermodynamics and so on. So if you already take thermodynamics, it will be very helpful for you to when you're doing exercise for this course. Now I'm going to turn to the course synopsis, right? So let me read here what is the synopsis of this course. This for your information. So actually, this course is a fundamental subject actually. Um, and all the knowledge that you gathered will be related to industrial engineering, right? Manufacturing engineering, I mean, or mechatronic engineering. So those students in aerospace engineering, they are also take the same fluid mechanic, but their emphasis will be on aerospace, right? Those students in mechanical engineering, their emphasis will be on mechanical engineering. Um, So these are the knowledge that you should have. You need to know about calculus, a bit about calculus, then some physics, and then you need to know about engineering mechanics. So you need to know about kinematics as well as the kinetics. Because this fluid mechanics actually is part of dynamics, right? If you look at the book that you use for dynamics, you have a system of many points, right? So that's not been covered. So those topic in dynamics been now been rewrite in and included in this course. So we will look at the several concepts of fluid flows, right? And this concept can be in terms of properties, and then we're going to calculate these properties in cases that when the fluid is static and when the fluid is in motion. And we're going to limit the scope is for the pipeline, and then we're going to look at the method that normally people use for experimental method. Now, this is the course outcome for the course. So we have a six course outcome. It means that at the end of the course, these are the thing that the students can able to do. Their ability, right? Their skills. All of them say that you are able to analyze, right? And then you're able to develop solution and then to produce, right? So it seems like for the first one, you are looking at the calculation of forces, right? Because it's fluid mechanics, so we are involved with the forces as well as energy. So for energy, is covered in the cost outcome number two. And if you look at these two cost outcome, the first one refer to fluid static, fluid not in motion, and the second one is fluid in motion, but this a class, a special class of fluid flow, and we refer it as a inviscid flow, right? Non-viscous flow. The the third cause outcome is look at uh, the scope that defined for this course. We're going to look at the pipe flow. So we're going to look at the factors that cause the energy losses in the systems, and we're going to look at the various concepts such as pressure drop as well as the pumping power. So pumping power you learn in thermodynamics, you calculate the work input, right, to the system. And the last one will be on the method that you can use for experimental method, right? So for fluid mechanics, there are three methods that people normally use. The first one will be the experimental method. The second one will be the approximation method, where you use the computational fluid dynamics. And the last one will be the analytical approach. So in this course, we are looking at the analytical approach, right? And then the course outcome number 5 and 6, you are looking at the on the assignment or project. So you're going to design. There will be an assignment for you that you have to do, for this course. It can be in group, it can be individual project, right? And then from that project, you're going to write a report, and then that report should able um, to explain the solution for the problem that you're going to solve. Next, we look at the assignment, the assessment, right? So for this course, it's been our tradition here to have assignment, which is 15% out of 100 of the course mark. And then we have a final examination, which is 40%. And then we have 3 quizzes that will be conducted throughout the course. Later, I'm going to show it to you when this quiz will be take place. And then we have only one test, which is 30%, right? So the quiz will cover all the analytical solutions, considering the fluid static, implicit flow, and flow in the viscous phenomena, right? Flow in a pipe. And then we have the final examination will cover all the topics from fluid static and fluid in motion. And the assignment will be covered for the last 2 course outcome. And finally, this is a books that you can use, right? So actually, you can use any books, right? You can, as long that mention about fluid mechanics, thermal fluid engineering, something like that, right? So for any question, so midterm test will be in weeks. I'm going to explain that afterwards. So um, I'm not going to discuss that thing. I'm going to do it after 2 minutes, right? After I finish with the timer. So when the timer is then I'm going to explain when the test will be carried out. Yes, yes, Muhammad. Yes. What?
I have no question.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for other students to ask question. You just send information. Yes. Siapa ni? Ya. Okay, cakap, cakap.